Dedicated for the moment. Rain looking to support, but here's the turn of the corner. There's the flashbang, and Hobbit's got one. Enters with the other, and Cloud9's on their way.
A start and pace with style, and if you know Rain, you know he's going to be in the bathroom, so already the jump check. The lineup nearly got two on that shot with the USP, but only drops Nafany, and it's left to just Brokey and Kerrigan, and they know they're going to be rotating back over. The lurk already in place. Shiro will confirm they're a little bit forward from where you might expect them to be on the site, but no one overstepping the mark yet from Cloud9. Kerrigan even in behind. You would have thought he put more attention toward bathrooms, considering how many players made contact there, but was a little bit worried about the mid door, and it's all on Brokey. 1 on 3, so at least one more kill coming in.
Oh, he might be done with this fight. They're going to be aggressive. Hobbit's got him at the end. Pistol round to Cloud9.
Opened and closed by Hobbits.
He's got two players stacked up behind him inside the bomb site. That's what they needed. That's what they've been waiting for. And look at the way it all crumbles. Look at how it snowballs out of control. Cloud9 in command of round 2.
Dominant. All 5 stay alive. Rain thought he had the right timing.
Perhaps be so. Oh, that's a great shot. Twists with the deagle. Finds Hobbit. But Nafany responds.
Rops is stuck though now. Twist is going to come out because he knows that Rops has gone down, but he overextends. Exile does not miss. And he won't miss on Rops either. Drops down Brokey. Great efficiency. 4 kills on the AK. And even though Twist started it off, early utility not spent toward the fountain, so they're searching for the angle instead, and Brokey backing off in the AWP. Needs to time this. Oh, he's read it so well. He gets tagged. The shot was actually there from Hobbit, almost pre-fired as he jumped up, but Brokey's too good, too far ahead, and he flashes for Rain to find Nafany as well, knowing there was a second player in that boost.
Those are some magnificent protocols for that 1-2 punch. Brokey with the first Rain pops up. Inter's going to try and claw it back, but FaZe again being aggressive.
8 seconds. Yeah, that Molotov's down.
That's
He can't
Molotov.
get through it. He blocked himself with the Molotov. Bomb can't get it. Well, Bomb's the second man back at that, so absolutely. This one's done. They aren't going to go for it, and you're right. I maybe overthought that a little bit, rotating back to B. They had to get toward at least the short pipe a lot sooner than that.
Yeah.
Drywall, that'll make him go down to 50 HP, and he's gone already. Brokey's down with the AWP. Oh, team kill, but it had to be done. He was sacrificial in the play because they needed the trades on the way through, and Exile understands that Nafany is an expense worth having and taking because now they've got the man advantage and they have the B site. Shiro at 9.
Rain and Rops looking for exit kills, looking to take guns away in a lost situation. Rain might actually be able to pull this back. 2 on 2 now. They're going to go for it. There's Rain. He goes down, and Rops can't do anything. Now he's got to wait for the retreat.
Tried to catch out the bait of the flash. Oh, look at Rops. Let him go. Let him go. Take it easy. See if he can find the second one on it. No chance he can go for the ninja. The bomb's too far gone, but at least some discipline to try and upgrade to the AK-47 and get maybe the AWP as well if they exit together. Yeah, Rain trying to get that flash, the sound of the flash to make Exile turn and beat him to it rather than wait for it to bloom and catch out his vision. There's the sacrificial lamb in the play. But they still keep it a 3 on 3, and the AK, more importantly, is still in play and knows that Hobbit was sneaking through with that early information. He's able to give Cloud9 a real chance in this. The problem being the 2 players on the site have no chance of getting a gun going up over top of the ramp, and Inters knows that means Brokey's still holding in the corner. How do they pinch this?
Rops is repositioned. He's repositioned entirely. Oh, Shiro reads it. Oh, and he spots it out. Oh, missed shot. That's not ideal. He's going to go back, and this time he nails it. Inters alone taps the plant, wants the footsteps, and he's got it all. Cloud9 recover.
Shiro almost didn't need to repeat that. He had the information. He could have bought the time at least on the site, but goes for it. I guess confident in his aim, doesn't want to give Rops the advantage of closing the distance. Man, oh man.
I think those are the fights we want to see Shiro go for,
yes.
though, even if you don't have to. That's kind of the element, that killer instinct that sometimes you don't get the sense of Shiro on the big stages. I like this. I like him going back for it, and I like him dropping Rops. Cloud9 with a 4-round lead, and we've got an early timeout to start out this game. This is a great run for Cloud9 so far on the T side of Overpass. Oh, that's a double. Wow. Right out of the gates, Brokey with the peek.
It's exactly what they need. Down the hallway, collateral, and it might be the exact play to get a second for FaZe, but they're unaware that Exile continues to find entries and openings. He'll get shut down finally.
Cloud9 this time with the pause button, don't get the push that they were looking for. They don't get the mistake out of FaZe. Second round for FaZe.
I'm sure we'll get a look at it right now. Not going for the fountain pick, not looking for the stairs, down below instead. And to be fair, one of the first times they put 2 players there, and he gets that absolutely perfectly.
They just line up for him. Great spawn from Brokey.
You're likely going for that boost. They've already ran into Rops in the position. Shadow's gonna show Rops, still can't get the kill. Nafany's able to evade and go underneath of the crosshair.
Oh, look at 2 players watching for this exact play. Cloud9 knows what's coming at all times. Huge advantage now, and I don't think Brokey and Twist have any standing to even think about going for this. They're already gonna push through Monster. This round's done. 6 for Cloud9 on offense. Yeah, I'm loving it as well. Like those peaks at sandbags now, he's done it a number of times, and it's the same kind of thing as Shiro. That's another one of the guys you want to see have that killer instinct. You want to see him start being assertive and just say, I am going to go take this fight. I'm going to go find this kill. And he's found it twice now.
So it's Twist to have to hold, though. He's so blind. So blind, and Kerrigan's gone down. He knows they're in front. Starts it off well, though. A double peek. In the meantime, they lost Drops. He's the only one on the site, and he's running out of ammunition, but he's getting it done anyway. Enters Drops. It's the hat trick for the Canadian. And he still holds behind the barrels as Hobbit falls to Brokey. It might just be FaZe winning it on that alone as Shiro is left all on his lonesome. AWP, aware though. Oh, how does he miss that? Aware as he was still walking slightly forward, and he's gonna chase it down. You wanted the killer instinct, Jason. Give him credit for trying. He gets caught out by Rain.
He had to find the 1v1 where he could. Need to be that aggressive, 6-3. But again, another really, really impressive B hit from Cloud9 and awkward timing that FaZe wasn't ready for. Thank God for the heroics of Twist.
And a simple Molotov would change that entire play, right? They flashed it, they went clean because they wanted to surprise with the timing at Monster. This is a fake. So Hobbit and Shiro going now, trying to hold all 3 players over on the A site. Twist the only rifler. But they're lining up. Straight contact. Twist sees the shoulder, finds the burst, falls off. Another double kill to hold the site directly, and Rops has already found the flankers as it's Shiro that puts him down. The time is gone. 8 seconds. No chance that bomb gets planted, and FaZe are now to 5.
That's probably the first round in this half that's really fallen flat for me with Cloud9. That fake, there was no real strength behind it. There was no actual fake actually executed, and so late in the round as well. Tech9 on the other side. Twist has that headshot. He wants to go for more. Tapping away. He's got it. Oh, but 2 quick kills in return. There's Brokey in response, and Shiro's up next.
Twist needs to be careful here. Seeing those 2 kills come in, he suddenly realizes, ooh, hang on, am I overextending? Am I giving away an AK? But he gets the follow-up as well. It's all onto Hobbit. He's rotating back over to the bomb with the M4 picked up, but Twist is once again pushed out further, and a lovely 4K from him. So a 2, a 3, and a 4K from Twist in this half. He leads the way, tied with Axile on 11.
Rain and Brokey are both pushed up as well. They know where this is coming. They know where it's coming, and it's Twist again. One more time. Smoke is dropped. There's no access. They're not going. Oh, they are with the flashbang, but Twist has that as well.
Man, oh man. Russ is just having it right now. Welcome back to North American soil, and he wants to send a message. Rops will take down Shiro. And just like that, this game is completely turned. We were at a 6-2 scoreline. And now we're going to be at 7-6 in favor of FaZe instead. Although I say that, Hobbit, 10 HP, but only 59 seconds, has bomb.
Great start for Cloud9, but they've been put on the back foot here, even with the opening kill.
Nearly got the pistol out in time. He ran out of ammo having sprayed in and covering off. Kerrigan was unlucky almost not to get that first kill.
Hobbit can go for this.
20 seconds. He's got it isolated. He absolutely has a chance at it. Brokey, though, playing for contact right now. And jumping for information. He's going to get a bomb plant out of this. Oh, the timing. Yeah, he sneaked by, but
he's done.
He is, yes, going to go down because Brokey starts to walk up. He'll hear that plant going in, and it's 7-6 indeed.
Behind the smoke, he's going to hear that tick. That's why the spam and Rops is just going to burn. He's going to straight up burn. I think he missed the jump inside the smoke.
3rd time they've gone for that boost, 3rd time that Molotov has caught them off. And look at the complacency based on, oh, if he takes 1 further step, he knows that silencer's there. Does he see it? Not quite. This peek out though. He was certainly ready, but Brokey is ready as well. He'll take down Nafany. No one at B, or excuse me, on A at all. Boost instead. Trying to get Twist in position so that they can see over top of the fence. They know one is in the corner. If he walks out, watch the swing. They won't waste time. Oh, Brokey got it clean. Oh, he's ready for it. Twist wanted to get the bait on the secondary peak, but it's all on Brokey with the AWP. Low HP. Hobbit will shut him down. And our first half is a split decision. Comeback from FaZe is responded to by Cloud9. 8-7. We'll take a break and see if this changes when we get into the second half. With really no interference.
Yeah, there's no information for Cloud9 whatsoever. This hit is gonna, I don't know if surprise is the right word, but it might just Might just ruin their day. He's gonna push forward. Exile, this is a tough fight, trying to manage two different angles. He's somehow still alive, but not for long. Not for long at all. Tried to be patient with the final shot. Running out of ammunition. Hobbit can stop the plant.
No.
No.
From that range, it should have been clean. If he does, it makes it awkward. It would have pulled it back to a 2-on-3. Now, it would have been a 2-on-2 because Brokey's been taking down low HP. They're gonna swing it back, Kerrigan, to hold out against Hobbit, and it's Shiro with no kit that now has to plant a bomb that could have been prevented. A potentially winnable kill on that alone, and Hobbit couldn't get it done. Rops is on the flank as well. They know he was over toward B, and where is he gone? Desperately trying to close this out. No kit to be picked up. Gets taken down. It's FaZe that win the pistol. So both pistols go the way of the T side, but importantly, it's FaZe with a 2-round lead.
And this is where we get to see what Cloud9 is made of. This is where they have to pass the first test with flying colors if they want to continue on in this map. Adversity now introduced into things. And Cloud9, they need to overcome this one. This is really, really tough considering the way it started, the way FaZe bounced back. Their mentality is going to have to be strong because you knew FaZe was going to have a response. And yeah.
That's tough.
That's a bummer.
Bonus round situation with these MAC-10s. They'll let them do the pre-firing and hunting, not to give away what else is on the map.
Shiro's going to have the challenge he wants. Swings out a little bit wide. Oh, good find. Twist was tagging him up as well, but he manages the shot equally well. Exile has his opponent's trapped behind a smoke. He's brought down to 7 HP. Kerrigan's going to continue forward, run and gun, spray and pray, whatever you want to call it. Kerrigan's got the entry, but Nafany to recover.
The crouching movement pulls it back, takes one out of the MAC-10's book to get the kills in return. That could have been deadly because he might get taken out by this AK. Nafany's peeking around, and I think he gets robbed. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, he's got it. He cleared it slow. Shiro may have called it's the only angle I haven't seen, so if you're going to go around that corner, bud, you might want to peek at it.
Yeah, that's dangerous, though. That's dangerous in that time, especially in the first gun round as well. Cloud9 had no money built up. That's a risky peek, but doesn't spot anything. In fact, no one from Cloud9 is exposed to this boost at the moment. I don't think they fully realize it's here. A long time for Rops to be looking for this peak, and it just doesn't seem to be coming. An aggressive defense. Nafany might actually rotate into it. He's got to be careful. He's got to be aware of the possibility. There it is. Rops ever patient, ever watchful from above. And I think FaZe is just going to pull the trigger and hit this B bomb site.
Good shot, takes down Inters. As soon as that call came in, that was a player rotating in for the back of the site, not the player that was forced out of barrels. They knew there had to be another one at Monster. They didn't know there was another one at the pillar, though, and Hobbit, he's only good for one. Great trade from Kerrigan. Twist, having rotated back over from lurking on the other side of the map and collecting the bomb, will plant it now inside of the site.
Firmly in control of FaZe. This next round, round 20, is so important to Cloud9.
Further, he sees the gun barrel on that, though. And Rain would have been in a world.
Oh, no.
He hurt. Instead, though, he looks back. He thought he cleared it. It wasn't deep enough, and now they go. This is where Shiro's off angle needs to pay off. Flashed. Was he spotted? Because he certainly saw the shoulder, but he misses the shot, and Twist makes his entry known. Rain on the flank does at least get taken down by Hobbit. That'll give Cloud9 a chance back into the round. Bomb not yet planted either, as Nafany snuck in toward the bang, and he'll cash out. He might double up on that as well. Good return on investment as he pops up over top of the dumpsters. Rops managing one further, 2-on-2, 23 seconds.
They haven't seen Rops, so they're rotating back to the bomb site. It's Twist at a headshot angle. He loves that all day long. It enters, you're done. And I said this round was so important.
He stood as well. I mean, he could have pushed that down bathrooms closer to the A side. If he thinks he's cleared that, at least play safety. Extinguished flames, he's at the pillar. Shots coming through though, that's silent so he can't see it. It doesn't matter, they don't know he's there because he's silent when he strikes. Shiro finally gets the response, but here's Rops and Brokey to put the bomb down in a lovely 2-on-1 in favor of FaZe. Nafany.
Cloud9 not able to get back into this map. FaZe is not letting them. 14-8. And nothing positive to talk about on the CT side yet for Cloud9. Outside of a heroic Nafany triple spray down at the A bomb site, they've had nothing. They've lost entries. They've lost against executes. They've been picked off by boosts.
Kerrigan needs to be ready for it. Drops the flash in, swings, runs and guns, pre-fires as well, but Rain gets the first kill. So Hobbit was found, baited off on that. Inter's trying to find a reverse angle, but still stared down. It's Nafany instead against the opener. Shiro drops. Nafany doubles, though. Nafany doubles, and it might be enough because Rop's already low. Bomb dropped. Yes, there's 59 seconds, but look who else is about to arrive, and they have no information as to where from. And Twist tries to go desperately toward that bomb, and Exile shuts down Rop's running away. MP9, though, sees the shadow, tries to pre-fire it, nails it. Rain goes directly into the crosshair, but Twist just wants none of that. He even pre-fires through the corner of the wall in that situation. Just enough of a gap A 1-for-1, still thinning out the herd, as you would say, Jason.
There's no kit though, Matt. This is a 3-on-3 post plant. This retake is gonna have to be convincing and it's gonna have to be quick.
Rob's backing it off to hold the flank as Axile once again wants to make his approach known. Sliding out, he's perfect on the AK though. The crosshair placement dead on, and Twists forced to contend and reckon with that. He is dropped as well. It's Axile's turn for redemption in the second half of Brokey. Left alone, has time to refold? No, not a chance. Axile shuts that down as well. 3 for him, and the defuse, tons of time to come in, will go and make this a 10.
14-10. That was a scary round for Cloud9. There was not a very strong defense at that B-bomb site. It had to come down to this retake. And you're right, killing Brokey before he got another chance at a shot was everything. Yeah, and again, I mean, FaZe have found a good time. He's only 2 defenders here. Make that one all on his own. It's Hobbit. It's Hobbit, and he's traded as well. This is magnificent. FaZe, access to the B-bomb site.
It's exactly what Rain wanted to do. He knew he was on the pistol. He knew that they were going to force a reaction inside of the B site, so he goes in and gives Rops everything he needs. Let me show you where the general is. As Nathany tries to fire over, will take down Rops. He's got the first one as well. Twist is low. Oh, this nade bounces back the right direction, and it won't be a bomb plant because the Pokeball will catch a wild Twists. Shiro gets Kerrigan, and just like that, the round turns again. Nowhere for Brokey to go except the grave. It's 14-11.
Magnificent from Cloud9, again recovering a situation. That's 2 rounds in a row though. Maybe a small glimmer of hope for Cloud9 to bring this back. FaZe is going to be fully kitted out though. 5 AK-47s across the board, a little bit more nades to work with as well. Would like one more clean shot. Again, 1 flashbang on FaZe. That is not enough to force this off the angle. That's not enough to bust up this crossfire. Cloud9 should have this round 9 times out of 10.
Cloud 9 times out of 10. Shiro with the off to swing. Twist though getting one, and he'd be able to reload. He's able to fall off of it. No counter peek because they're expecting someone else to be holding. So patience to prevail potentially for C9 in this situation. Shadow, Shiro couldn't get it. Smoke down, they're isolated. Nathany wants a gap. He's missed his chance, but he spots it again. When he went back out, fortunately, Brokey hadn't wrapped further, and it's a hat trick inside the smoke. A magicianal play, and Cloud9 now within 2.
Cloud9's had some real nerdy smokes with some real awkward gaps that FaZe have not been able to handle. This is spectacular. Shiro is about to go down. Nathany saves his life and closes things out. Now they're in it. Now there's back, and now you can believe. And FaZe just going back to what worked earlier. This Rops boost up. Oh, he's got one. He's got one for sure. There's the head of Inters. 2 boosts, 2 kills in this half, and Brokey cutting off the retreat.
Just getting a little bit unorthodox C9 with a bit more aggression, but you can't play into the individual skill of FaZe.
But everything crumbles after that. Rops again with another kill. And no chance for Hobbit as the op is holding him on the retreat.
Yeah, playing anti-flash as well. So bomb to detonate, and it'll be map point for FaZe. But C9 still in this, still with a chance. Tons of money. 2 guns saved, one of which is an AK and the op. So they very much could still force overtime in this.
That's the benefit of some of those retakes that we saw in the 3v3s being so clean.
Shiro is behind that position, but has a much tighter angle.
Nathany's here.
Fired into that. You're right, Nathany's here. It's worth mentioning. Oh, good jump from Kerrigan. Just barely able to avoid both flames and the AWP as he gets tagged down to 6. Nathany's position smoked, but it's tight. He can still swing on that. He can still play this. Shiro's already started. They need to get Nathany immediately. They can't. He's good for 1. Shiro follows that up actually with a close AWP. Brokey's trying to bait him. He can't do it. Shiro on the pistol. It's 15-14.
Triple kill for Shiro. Nathany there to hold space, and Shiro delivers with the op.
Fully blind, full panic from Inters. He had to fire. He had to because he knew they were going to be rushing it. It's the crossfire play. But Nathany shuts one down again. He's not good for a double, but not enough as Rops over the top. Takes out Shiro, and it might be over the top in this game for FaZe because they're now just 1 kill away from ending overpass. Axile working back in. He's missed the opportunity to spot Rops getting down beneath, and Brokey's got the angle. FaZe will win out map number 1.
What a wild way to end it. A comeback and a pirouette from Kerrigan to just say we had him where we wanted him the whole time. Cloud9's just going to set up and execute. Hobbit's here to cut off rotations. We'll see how effective he is if they rotate down mid. Rain's going to block the smoke, give himself a little bit more room to play with.
The attack chosen by Cloud9, but shut down so far by FaZe. 2 kills. Rain. Ooh, he missed out on a chance to spot Axile sneaking by. The smoke's filling up and Nephilim, and that gives Shiro a chance to walk in and then take out Brokey. Rain's gonna have to back off. Reload's gonna cost him a Kerrigan. Still finding kills in the sequence, brings it to the advantage of his team. Oh, good swing. They spot both as well. Kerrigan's locked in the corner. They'll jump over and make sure he goes down. Not a prayer inside that chapel for him. Twist with 1 kill, has to get both. No kits, and that bomb is halfway through its duration already as he swings around. Spots one already, they know he's there, and he is aware they're gonna go back the other direction, so try to beat them on the rotation, but Inters is there and ready. It's another pistol opening for Cloud9.
That is a great recovery from Cloud9. It felt like they were in a lot of trouble. The first sign of issues was Hobbit going down in the middle without even a whimper. He got eliminated by Twist without able to respond, and obviously the final 2 players, Axile and Inters, just being boxed in this position, but look at the shots from Axile. God, once again, like Overpass, if he's playing a good game, this team hits a new level, and they need him the whole way through Inferno. 1-0 for C9 out of the pistol, but FaZe is buying up into this. Deagles, SMG, FAMAS on Rops. Well, at least Rain is going to have information. When does he decide to push through? There's the smoke clear. There's the Deagle shot. Now he knows Banana is clear.
And
they have to go back.
They absolutely that. He's called they're going back. So the 3 men on the A side are at the ready. This could be perfect. Rain may have broken this down himself. Boost up. Only good for 1. Brokey gets the kill, but they've been softened up. Twist tries to hold his nerve. He had the Deagle and was ready for the play. He had the advantage, but couldn't find the aim in the end. And Hobbit shuts down any hope they had. But in comes Kerrigan. He's blocked out by Hobbit as well. 5 HP, 3 kills. And poor Rain, the man who gave them everything they needed, realizes he's all alone and no chance in this, will back away. Everyone.
He's had some special Deagle rounds in his career. This would be incredible. Kerrigan somehow ninjas right through that smoke.
When does he swing? When does he go? He's trying to bait this back. He's got an angle. He's got a headshot. He's got it through the box. Kerrigan on a USP has made this so awkward. Hobbit's having none of it this game, though. And Nafany gets the information, at least 1 more toward top side of middle. They'll plant safe as a result of that. And he stays alive, importantly, as well, Nafany. He can continue to be aggressive on that SMG to try and find further information. But a clever boost. I don't know if they could spot this, though, with the smoke going down as it is. I think Hobbit's gotten away. They'll drop down, make noise. Hobbit peeks out. What a start to this from him. 6 kills now. So the shutout to start it after converting the pistol rounds. 3.
Find this kill, they're in. Twist is arriving now. Nafany gonna turn the corner, immediate headshot from Rain. He's gonna drop down, he's got no backup, but he can still fight to the death. Shiro and Inter's gonna have access to the B-bomb site. Plant going down now, but such a difficult one to hold on in the post plant. There's the peak, 2 quills, quick. Oh, and another one. I cannot believe it.
FAMAS just can't do it for Twist. He can't get the aim. He couldn't find the shot that would have opened up the site for them, and Inter's holds with the AK. Cloud9 shut down the first gun round. And what a response, you're right. Rain was left all by himself.
What a recovery inside of the bomb site. FaZe might have rushed it a little bit. Just waiting. There's the turn. As the nade comes out, they're not ready. Kerrigan and Brokey with 2, and surely not this round.
Inter's desperate to pull this back, though. But Rops is staring down that doorway at the apartments, and they're looking the wrong direction. Brokey out again. He'll take that AWP. Thank you very much, Shiro. I will happily upgrade to that in the next round. So even though Twist starts out with the op, it's his thunderous applause of the shot that scares them off and puts them into a perfect position to capitalize. Top middle, Rops shuts him out, and what a recovery from FaZe. You can lose the first gun round, but they're ready immediately to pounce and get there first.
6 rounds. Ooh, good shot from Rain. They're challenging early, and they're challenging already over the top. Kerrigan has no idea, does recover. There goes Rain. It's Roman. Rops is here. Transfer's excellent.
Perfect timing to go through because Kerrigan, looking upwardly, could not cover off both of the angles, and it's all on Inters in a 1vx, a 1v3, and that third is Brokey. He never left the A site, was perfectly ready for him to walk out of Boiler, and if he thought he had a free access to the site for a plant, it's now 4-2, and there's no additional money, therefore going. Not bad, 40 seconds though, still on the round clock, and oh, gun showed, but he was re-scoping. Brokey manages to recover his position, but he's lost his teammate on that call. He does get Shiro and a secondary peek as they got down low. He almost wondered if he got so caught up in trying to recover the kill, he didn't relay the information because you'd think that Rops was ready to fire in that and didn't. Baits out a shot in the sight, tries to clear it. Twist getting closer. Now they have to be timing these peaks, and Twist nails the first shot. He's gonna swing it around. He'll get traded out, but he's too far away. Axile is gonna have to swing it. He's gonna have to spray it. He's out of ammo, and that allows Rain to get the defuse.
way to lose a round. Exile not in position to stop the plant. Important to note as well, 2v2, Hobbit's got an HE and an extra smoke. Does not deploy the smoke towards small pit. He could have held that off. He could have made that way more difficult for Rain. But in the chaos and the pressure of the moment, loses track of his utility. It goes unutilized. And what a great 2v2 for FaZe.
Oh, that's tough. He has ammo even. I mean, there's so many things that just went wrong.
Yep. A whole lot of things going wrong for Cloud9 in that round, frequently. And that is going to make the map feel so small if you're Cloud9. Rain tucked into the corner. Somehow, Exile gets a jumping Tech9. Now Kerrigan, Tech9 again, run and gun, baby. Brokey with the off is going to be smoked off. He's got to wrap around to Coffins. Cloud9 have standing in this round.
Brokey trying to get the quick peek shot in, but didn't dare go any further on that one. It's Brokey that does get Exile somehow with that Molotov still down. Twists and Rops need to get in better positions here to help take this away. To get Twist into the site with the rifle to support, but he goes down. That crossfire is too strong and Rops too slow to react. Has to back off of this. Exit kills are still relevant, so he knows he can try and hold the single player inside of the site. As already enters, leaves, and tries to run. That's how it will end. Cloud9 with one player surviving. Rops will do so as well with 100 HP. He's looking for the op. I don't know if he'll get it. It's not going to be relevant, but certainly a setup that might be readable in the future. What's not readable is an AWP that close. Oh, Brokey, he came so desperately narrow on the second one. Good damage by Twist, but it's only good enough to get one. And Nafny has wrapped around. Rops gone. Sight's wide open. You can forget that damage from the M4. It's all on Rain and Kerrigan, rotating back over.
Survive. Exile's going to have to run towards CT spawn to get away from the bomb blast. No exit kills for FaZe. Out of money, but they'll be able to put a couple more rifles in play in the next round. They have enough cash for that at the very least.
So they're going guns blazing first. Jumping out. Nafny gets information, but he's downed. Excuse me, Rops rather is down to Nafny, and he sneaks in. Oh, that's easy. Gun goes backwards between the oranges. Twist is looking at it. He can't get to it yet. Oh, but he does. He does still manage to compose himself. A second kill for the TZs as it was Kerrigan that found one just before. Shiro now panicking. Trying to fire back and run away with the Tech9, and run away indeed. Bomb is still back there, though, Jason.
Yeah, Enters was coming back to pick it up, and they called it off. Shiro said, I'll get it. Go to the A bomb site. Make sure they can't rotate over. Oh, this is a desperate 2v2. It's going to be a long route, but Enters, everything rests on his shoulders. Brokey can shut this down. Oh, he turns the corner, and can't win it. Enters has the other one. Oh, so many risks taken for Cloud9, and they get away with one.
Anti-flash for Twists. Rops reveals he's up top now. Still wins out the duel. So an incredible play from him in that position before, and Brokey's gonna double up. He's gonna triple, he's gonna have to, because they've lost Brokey, but Twist, anti-flash, tough angle. Exile doesn't want to refight it because he's worried about who's coming over from Library. So a smoke to protect his right side, but 14 HP, the nade. Ooh, the nade didn't quite gets in the right spots to take him down. And that will give him another chance at a headshot. He knows Twist still underneath the quad, but he's got the angle and covers it off. It's 7-6.
Again, it felt like the plan is there. I mean, it's something I believe Maui mentioned on the desk, you know, the lack of utility usage for Cloud9 at times, just curious.
Off, it's Brokey with the op here. Three men, and has plenty good shot back by the AK. He's gonna double it as Shiro comes out and swings to avenge his teammate, but it's still the advantage for FaZe. However, it's a solo defender now as Brokey has to reposition. You'd think they want to shrink the map, but they're uncertain whether the timing, and Brokey does it all himself. But the second one, a bit too strong, and Hobbit, 100 HP, has the bomb and time to work with. And now, Hobbit might have been played by his own game as he wraps around Tech9 out. Oh, when Rops fell off the barrel, I thought that might have been enough, but he got it, 7-7.
2 HP, the Tech9 dinks, but does not complete the kill. We're all tied up. Nafny and Exile this time going to be aggressive all the way to half wall. They're going to turn the corner quick, and they're going to drop Rain with quickness.
Good shot as well on Rops. So speed and grace will work for Cloud9. You said it was a ropey buy, but they've got a 2-man advantage. Make it a third. That's too easy. Hobbit walks up and takes out Brokey. He knows he can run from the apartments now. It was 8-7 in favor of FaZe at the end of the first half on Overpass. Cloud9 might have that score now, and Exile, a punch to the face of Kerrigan, leaves us with Twists and a 1-on-5.
Yeah, 1-on-5, but also on the complete other side of the map, and you've got Exile waiting for you as well. This is about as done as you could possibly get. No reason for Cloud9 to even leave and go chasing. Exile is gonna grab that kill. 8-7, a lead for Cloud9 in a must-win map to continue and extend these quarterfinals in Dallas. We'll be right back after the break. Assertiveness out of Cloud9, and we've got it here in the pistol.
Flash from, oh, yeah, Twist got confidence. Kerrigan, he still gets the kill. He still holds the corner. Kerrigan got the call that they were all coming deep. He actually inadvertently blinded Twists, but they still got away with it. Every pistol round so far in this series has gone this way of the T side, and it looks like that's going to be no different now.
He's going to go down. I don't see a way in which he survives this. He's been spotted, never even knew it, never saw it coming. All tied at 8.
C9.
Meanwhile, Kerrigan's pulling the trigger on the other side of the map. Rops finds a kill onto Exile. That's in pit. That turns this into a one-front battle. Inter's behind the default boxes. Napany's blocked off by smoke. And Inter's, there's the first, and no one to trade quite yet. He's committed when he drops down off the lip. But Daphne is still alive for just a moment. Into a 2-on-2 we go, and Rain is lying in wait.
Holding, not where there's two, but it doesn't matter with the AK. I say that Shiro, though, he's got this in a position of winning. Bit more gray on his screen than perhaps on our spectator model as he now approaches the door knowing that Rops is there, but Rops too knows he doesn't need to peek. The question is there enough of an angle? He can't do it, but he can smoke himself off the bomb. Rops is gonna walk out at the worst possible time for Shiro as he made noise to go back. He knew he was checked, and it's covered off his face. Take the lead. Brokey trying to stay alive. Damage now going the other way with the utility, so it looks like Cloud9 certainly learned something of the positioning.
Oh, he's dead.
Yes, he is.
He gone.
Bye-bye, Brokey. See you in the next round, bud. But Twitch gonna try and retake that mantle. Jumping out of the balcony position. Rain's been tagged down to 11, so Gunner looking very, very comfortable for the CT side. No one even really taking any damage right now, aside from Exile with 95 HP.
Yeah, this is sharp from Cloud9. 1-0 for FaZe in this quarterfinal if you're just joining us. Overpass was the first map. A close affair, 16-14 victory. Kerrigan opening the pick. We didn't see behind the fountain, but the Molotov. He will now. The problem is he has to overextend, and that puts Inters into a prime position. He drops off. Rain gets another offsite, but that also traded, and the focus slowly shifts directly to finding an evasive Inters. Deceptive. Too close for missiles. He stays well below the radar. They're gonna have to switch to heavy guns, but Rops, this could be perfect on the timing. Hear it go away, and he's got the flank down. Shiro does get Twists. Inters is still alive, though. Brokey dropped. It's 30 seconds, and he knows Rops has to make a move from the flank to try and get much closer, and Inters, Mr. Efficient in this situation, as he looks toward him, has Shiro support. Well done, Cloud9, to tie the game. That's crazy. That is textbook BD. We'll find a solution. He'll find something. There's just so much danger on this FaZe team. If it can't work with tactics, it can't work out of defaults, you can... Round 22 with the weakened buy in the previous round. FaZe have plenty of cash for rifles here. 3 AKs and 2 Galils. And Exile again putting a push down mid. It didn't work in the pistol, but it might work here with the support of an AWP. Deep flashbang. Kerrigan goes, it's coming, but he can't stop it. Oh, this is sick. This is disgusting. Cloud9. FaZe wants this. You said Kerrigan will find an answer. Well, if he's used to what they threw at them before, now they changed the pace completely. I mean, Cloud9 is in full control right now. 2-round lead and an economic advantage that is sizable. It's 19 kills on Exile to lead the way for Cloud9 on this map. 17 for Rain to lead the way for FaZe. Smokes, flashes, everything comes in. Now they can be traded. It's an off angle. He was forced to look wider. He had to swing his gun a bit too far. That gives Kerrigan a chance, but Exile above. Twist's able to get the shot onto him. Bomb to go down, but don't trip over each other. Kerrigan low HP. Twist getting a little bit more open in his position as a result. Is going to lob a nade in, waiting for the jump. Kerrigan repositions, Rops with the crossfire. They figured it out. It didn't take much. It didn't take an opening at all. In fact, the round was still slipping away, and somehow they beat them with speed to the site. Yeah, I told you Kerrigan was going to have something up his sleeve. This is one where they just rush up wrap side on A. Committing Kerrigan, brave man, but he has his teammates and a lot of trust in them to hold off the positions of the retake. Trade outs, Twists down, bro, forward, good kill. Manages to actually get that shot off before he's found. That's gonna give a huge chance to the defenders of this bomb. And it is Rain and Kerrigan. Flashed off, but Kerrigan clotheslines. Inters at the peak, back out. They didn't see a response, and he never got far enough to spot him in that corner. It's another win, and it's 12-12. Now the economy is reset. To just thin them out and make the retake easier, and he gets nothing from it. We're all tied up. FaZe have cracked this wide open again. And all that money All that buffer that Cloud9 had built up, all that money that was growing in the bank, they're gonna have to start spending it. They've lost so many players. What a job holding the line from Kerrigan. That flashbang was perfect.
Exile toward Pit. Brokey. A shot off. Exile was tagged by it. I think it was a dink through the wall, so it was very minimal, but Nafny up above gets 2. Brokey's got to go back for more. Hold on, though, because we've got an assassin in the play. Although I think Exile's been alerted to that. As he looks back, he's relocated. Oh, and he's outwitted Robs. He's got the round as well, and it's still the lead for Cloud9.
Yeah, what a time for Exile to have a great round. Double kill inside of the pit, desperate situation.
Oh, baby. Line it up. Line it up indeed. Oh, he might get the ace. Twist denies it, but it doesn't matter. Shiro's there to shut down the round. And Exile looking solid defensively has Cloud9 in a position of power.
Yeah, Mirage is looming. You can start to feel it. You can start to feel that third map coming. Great sprayed out from Exile. Nice and easy, unarmored opponents. But it looks great. Round 27.
He knows everything except where the second player is, but no one's going to look. He pops out. He's just going to walk in behind them. Everyone rotate to B. 4 players on this side of the map. They have so much control, and Exile...
He's got to pull the trigger.
He has to sooner or later, surely. Inter's holding, but Twist has it. He's left alone. Twist, unavailing and unappealing, unaware, goes down. Exile at least able to fall to safety. I don't think he knows, though, that the Lurk is heading back that direction, so this could still fall apart. His patience might be too much. Molotov thrown, they're gonna know that Exile was outside of connector, and here comes the play, but he turns it around. This man's got so much knowledge. Still the ball for FaZe, Kerrigan as Shiro. How do they still win that round?
Oh, you can debate that round and Exile's decisions all day long. FaZe right back in it. Right back in this set piece.
You don't want to give a team like this any opportunity. Nafny's spotted. Good shoulder peek. He's forced to fall. He has Exile to protect him, though, but Twist's able to get Nafny. Robs. Good find, Exile. Man, oh man, this guy's got aim right now. And he's got Shiro in the same position. More trigger discipline. This time, no mistake on it. He'll swing out. Bomb drop. And it's map point Cloud9. Tag to 4. They know the ops in play now. Nafny, though, is going to do the work instead with the M4, and Exile in style, as always, out toward top middle. Just 2 remaining. Kerrigan on 4 and Brokey on 73. And this looks like Mirage. This looks like an inevitable. And it is. Exile closes it out fittingly. Cloud9 have answered. That's an incredible performance from them on the stage. And perhaps this crowd does have something to do with it.
Yeah, lockdown defense once we switch sides to the second half. That is stalemate called. Both teams happy with that exchange. Block of the smoke. They're going to hear it. He's going to call the block. He's going to call the gap for sure. That's going to be trouble. They swing anyways for the fight. Oh, and Brokey, he gets dropped by the P250, but Kerrigan has got a nice angle onto Exile. He's put down early, split towards the B bomb site, and Kerrigan is the only defender here now. Twist is on his way quickly.
They know Twist is rotating as well because the couple of shots he fired out through the window as he rotated into the vent. Kerrigan doesn't know this close. Nafny didn't know that he'd also rotated out, but he reacts faster. Twist. Oh baby, what is that? The King of the North has claimed his stake to NA, and the Canadian dominates inside B.
No way.
That is the cleanest USP kill I have seen in years. That is incredible to get all 3 players on such different angles, and that was needed from FaZe. That is exactly what will get them back into this series.
That is unbelievable. What a way to start.
Even Twist is surprised.
Yeah, he
backed off and was like, whoa, okay.
He's like, I can do that? I have the power. Mid control for Cloud9, but in a 5-on-4, FaZe is happy to play containment.
Brokey takes down Exile. Hobbits makes a hobby of taking down Brokey, but Rops takes out Inters again, still being somewhat passive-aggressive toward that A position where he pushed early on Rain, shutting out Nafny, and Kerrigan closing the round. Clean, concise from FaZe, exactly the start that they want. Nafny going for the Tech 9, and the rest of them, the one-hit wonders on the Deagle. Rops flashed in. They're the ones setting the tone now, setting the pace early FaZe.
Yeah, setting it from the CT side as well. Oh, Rops, you filthy, filthy man.
Getting dirty in Dallas.
Yeah, they've just taken over like the entirety of this map. What's Cloud9 even supposed to do? They don't have the weapons to really fight back. Deep nade. If Hobbit sticks around, he's in trouble. Yep, he goes down. Shiro brought low, and he's the last one left. 40-0 for FaZe. Very quickly, very convincingly.
And he's going to be dynamic to cover off connector now. Jumping though. Oh, he's made too much noise. Twists. He's opened that back up, and the mid window may have passed because Kerrigan close in the front of the site. Twists. Still trying to work back in though. And he's going to be finding himself in a world of bother because they took down Firebox. Robs gets caught out, and suddenly Brokey is left alone to try and contend with 3 players planting a bomb and a smoke in his face that won't give him the vision, although a gap in that smoke. I don't know if he's going to be able to get enters. He's already positioned and tasked with watching the flanks, so Brokey's going to have to get aggressive, and he's caught out with timing. He's going to give himself a defensive position to cover that connector. He's already missed the timing. Exile's been able to slip by. And it catches out Rain, who didn't get a call on it. He wasn't ready to take that battle, so Brokey has to give up position, has to fall off. Nice play from Kerrigan. 3 murder hole as well with an AWP to get the kill.
Yeah, double off setup switched into. Brokey up on top. All the jump up from Inters. Brokey's own one-way smoke betrayed him. Her own smoke betrayed him by giving a one-way over to Inters. And there's Hobbit in middle. Lurking away. Double kill for Hobbit, including the opener. Cloud9 have 2.
Essential. They put the late straight smoke. Twist knows they're now there. He wants to strike, but he's missed the shots. He's put Anafni on 18, but not into the grave. And that means it's a 2-man advantage for Cloud9 to work with, and they've lost half of that approach. The nade inside connector, not quite going to connect, but they forced the player out as well. The Molotovs, and that means Brokey's got to try and get to window in time. Rain drops the bomb temporarily and connects on Inters. Kerrigan tries to use the Deagle. They've lost Rain in this. Pillar to protect. He knows he's going to have company from behind. It's Exile that gets him instead. And Brokey's all alone. He's shut down by Nafni, and 3 in a row for Cloud9.
3 in a row and 3 really good-looking rounds. Cloud9 have certainly recovered after the early obstacles. Good spray down onto Twists. He's doing the old Nintendo trick. He's just blown into the sensor. Got to clean it out. That was the problem. And he's really quick. Oh, he's going to challenge immediately. Oh, he gets spotted. The fight's a little early. This is the player connector. Almost gets it. Ruff's brought down low. Here comes the hit towards A. There's Rain keeping space for the op, and Brokey can get a wider angle, and still players have not been able to get out of Palace.
Nades. Hobbit got Robs. Works out again. Good timing from Rain. He doubles up. He had to. And he also has time to turn it around. He knows Exile's in the smoke, but he'll win the duel as Rain had to try and switch the weaponry. Bullets not enough. Brokey will end the round though, and they never give up the lead. FaZe. They go 5-4 up.
Smoke towards top con. Brokey's here. Brokey's there, and he's flicked down. Nice easy kill. Nafani not having success yet with these fast mid plays.
Yeah, that nade was thrown from too close and too easy to figure out the angle from. Oh, looking down, slow to react, but looks up, spots both Inters and Hobbit. So the connector to B to cover it off, and Brokey's already rotated in that direction. Shiro left alone, minute and 18.
Yeah, Twist more than happy to go down there if his teammate in connector. That crossfire across middle.
Large whiff from Rain, unfortunately. Smoke to connector, Brokey. Not sure which angle he wants to play in front of it. The second smoke's gonna make this a huge problem for him. Flash as well. He's missed the first entry, but he knows they're coming. And he has Hobbit down. He's got the no-scope as well. Nafani walked into the barrel of the gun, and he gets bayoneted, as does Inters. Brokey's on one. And it's Shiro to try and respond with an AWP of his own, but he's got 3 to fight. He's got the first. A chance still then, because he has the bomb. Twist is gonna try and work his way through. Don't pull away, don't give him a shot. He has, but Twist is there to recover. And of course, it's on the USP as well.
Yeah, but it kind of had to be at that point. Holy hell. An Alper's duel. And Shiro only outdone by Brokey. This is filthy. Aggressively steps up in front of the smokes, reads the jump across. Brilliant. And that would have been something special if Shiro could have brought it back. He almost had it.
Smoke out for Twist. They're forward of that though. Flash as well. They try and go on it, and he's gone. Hobbit just erases him. Now Rain is behind them. He can try and get in quickly. Kerrigan again, solo hold, starts it off with 1. And there is Rain. Perfectly timed, but not aware that Shiro's still in position. Robs will cover off on him. But it's still a 2-on-2, and rotations required as Brokey only gets into checker now. with the AWP to try and get outside of the window. It's Exile covering that spot, sees the cross, can't hit it, and he needs to be aware of a potential push. He is. He's looking, but he's not scoped in, and he's not quick enough that time.
14 kills now on Rops and Rain each. 15 on Rops, excuse me. 11 on Shiro to lead the way for Cloud9.
Can be elusive. May not even need to come into fruition, though, because Rain's already got the kill. They have found Kerrigan, though. That's going to open the passage, but not from Rops, unaware that the AWP had gone aggressive, and now holds the reverse angle from A main. Shiro slides by with 20 seconds. They know the bomb becomes the priority, and Rops wants to come back out and line it up. He's found the first one. Knows the planter's in the open. Shiro goes down. Rops showing off some prowess and diversity on the gun as it's Exile locked off. Tried to flash, doesn't work out. In fact, Brokey holds himself off for a second longer, but that bomb is planted for Exile right now. They need to be able to trade on this. They need to be able to clear it. Tap for Twist. He finds the first shot. He's, even trying to line up Twist through the window. Exile's not done. He's got it all again. This man's on one today, and it's Cloud9 with 6.
What an incredible time to step up. 1v3 in the post plant. That is brilliant. I thought he was going to get Twist with the spam. Exile continues his tear. They even knew his position. They even knew he had killed Kerrigan. They knew he was around window. They could have assumed he was in connector. And it didn't even matter.
Just to give you a highlight of how close this series really is.
And you got to hand over props to Cloud9. They've had to work to get here. They've used all three. They've used 3 timeouts in this half. Fast pace towards B. Deagles ring out, but don't land a thing. The MAC-10s, on the other hand, do some work.
Brokey only good for 1. That MAC-10 is everything, and that is why Cloud9 not putting any foot forward in this. Just waiting to give their teammates space, and he'll get it right now. Rain, the last alive in the half. Then he's down 8-7 indeed. What a recovery from Cloud9, and Exile, again, the hero for them on the CT side. We got to take a break. We don't yet know who's advancing and who's going home, but we will find out in the second half. Tags come in both ways. Rain down to 81. Hobbit on 59 is smoked off and forced behind the CT ticket booth. He's going to go above it, though. Try and get some vision. And he's got the call that they're close because there was vision from the top of the east stairs as well. But here comes Rops on the flank. Exile has absolutely no idea. He's trying to line this up because a Glock can be deceiving, but he makes no mistake on the shot. And here comes Shiro's dualies.
This better be the best dueling clip we've ever seen. If they want to get back in it, Shiro better deliver as he turns the corner. Not yet peeking. Inters is actually, is he backing away?
There's no hit. I don't think they can possibly go for it. They can't get an entry. All the points of access are locked off, and FaZe are holding them aggressively, but now they get 2 kills. So maybe they go. Maybe there's a chance, but it's too far gone. Shiro gets another with the dualies. Now we've got the dualies in with a chance, but they're trying to defuse. Kerrigan's too close, and now the round done because there's no kit in play. Kerrigan will save his team with his brain rather than his aim, although both come to play, but it was his positioning that wins the round.
I don't even know if that would have been possible, but they had to get on the defuse right there. No chance for Shiro to be in a position to actually cover his teammate. But man, the disconnect between 2 players going for it and a third backing away, that is concerning to start out this half. Both pistols go the way of FaZe in this map.
And both had potential to go the other way too. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, but what an advantage to have in the deciding map in the series here on Mirage. 9-7. Slip away from your grasp.
8 deep. Rain trying to take advantage of position as quickly as possible. Already between a plethora of smokes at mid. Hobbit spams toward the arch, but it's Nafany that gets the opening kill, so Rain gives himself up. Trying to claim position so his teammates can have more access to the front of the site. They're still going to go, but they have 2 wings and angles to find. Rob says the first one already. Kerrigan's going to advance. Twist will save him, and that means he's further forward. I don't know if he was spotted in that, and jungle now might be in his control. Shiro knows that is a tough hole to crawl through. It has a name for a reason. And even with Rain going down, they knew the smoke was inside of connector, and therefore if he'd pushed that far out to find Rain, there was a timing, a brief window they could focus on. Okay, patience. Just staring it down. They knew that they were going to search for information because there was no one at mid, so he's likely going to get bored, and now Rops takes out Hobbit. Twist, never mind the flames, wants to get aggressive and get inside of the site early, does so and finds Exile. Opened for business is A, and a smoke off to the arches. A save called again for Inters, his armor and his M4. And 4 rounds needed to close it out. Again, I remind you, big weights in the semifinal. Straight take. Smoke toward jungle. Counter smoke though at Palace. Molotov goes through. That'll bounce into Shadow below. But it's going to hold the entrance of Robs. It's going to make it so awkward. Unless Carrot didn't do that by going over the top. But he's taken down by Shiro, who has his back exposed and on the run. But still the gray screen. Still Robs can't swing wide enough to take him down. And that smoke was so well timed. And Nafania therefore is able to take out Twist. Brokey still trying to work in. 32 seconds. Knows he's got 2 toward jungle. But no one will peek. Timing for Rops. If he had been able to get the shot on the op, maybe they go, but that is a well-held round from Cloud9.
Yeah.
Kind of stuck.
Good lurk.
Molotov in, that is fantastic from Rops. Molotov in actually has to move. Oh, twists. Down through the hole as if it were a fire pole and not a ladder at all, because that could have caught his movement, but that was swift. Rops wants to swing around to find Nafny as well. Clutches his elbow as he's on the edge of the smoke, and Exile needs to be a hero with this AWP. He misses the shot and the opportunity. That would have been spectacular.
Now it's up to Inters to find him. I mentioned Inters hasn't had a whole lot to do in this game yet. Probably not feeling the game, feeling the flow too well. Smoke's gonna start fading. Rops waiting on the other side. Inters turning the corner. Now Rops is ready. What a great round. Triple kill for Rops. He's opened it all up, and I don't know if Exile can do this, but he might give it a try.
The kit is down inside where it's being protected right now. It's inside jungle. That's the closest one. And he knows he's being watched. I think he gives up on this. Bomb's too far gone now at this point. He has to.
Yeah, well, he can't get away. Rops has got him boxed in as well. Molotov's going to come in. Rops has been relentless throughout this round, and he might find Exile at the end. Ooh, it just misses. Damage was there, but can't complete the kill, but FaZe respond immediately. They don't let Cloud9 get into this game at all. An immediate rebuttal, and Cloud9 is forced to use their final timeout earlier than they would have liked.
Talk about FaZe as well. I mean, first international team to win a major, but also one of the highest average ages. We're talking about all the youth coming into Counter-Strike. Twist with his eyes firmly. Oh, I think the heel, the Achilles heel in this round. Spotted by Shiro. Gun barrel eye.
Oh no.
What?
No.
No way. Oh, Hobbit gets range, so at least they get one further on the defense, but they need to know that Twist is up close. 2 on CT to try and peek this. Kerrigan wants to bring bomb in. Spraying through. Hobbit will do get 2 as he comes back out, and Cloud9 on 9.
All right, Shiro, you get one of those. You get one of those. No more misses like that. Can't have it. Not in the comeback. 4 rounds away.
Goes a bit deeper. Walking that one again. Second one in this round, I believe. He's actually hit with his body, but his body's been hit by more than just a grenade now. As Brokey finds the shot on the op as Hobbit swings before he loses his vision. He'll drop down Twists.
They need to deal with Kerrigan. Kerrigan's being so aggressive. There's Shiro, there's Hobbit. They respond. Bomb has hit the deck. Kerrigan and Rops have to pick it up. They've got to move forward.
They're in trouble now, though. Rops all on his own. They're completely surrounded. They hold the extremities. And with the bomb going down, they're now within 2, and the money from FaZe gets tight once more. Twist had the incredible pistol, but might need to add some more to this. Remember, he was the next highest rated player after them in the group stages before playoffs, before getting to this stage. Exile absolutely nails Rain to start it off, and Rob's down to 16. This is looking lovely for C9, but Brokey's not having it. He's taking Shiro out of the picture, and he's going to keep pushing forward with the op. That is risky position, hard territory, and the timing works out. Nafny with a nade in his hand. The pin was pulled, but so too the bolt on the gun as it went back the other way. Exile able to strike from window. It still pulls it back to a 3-on-3.
No, but this has got to be such a hard round for Cloud9 to read. Everyone is still spread across these maps, these isolated duels. And look at this, a clash as Inters is pushed up.
Footsteps in front. He's trying to find an angle. Goes out, Twist. That's the man we need to step up. Finds the shot. Oh, but Exile again. He's not done either. Twist has to hold this out 1 versus 2. Exile might be adding another highlight to the file as he tries to peek it out. Twist, 13 seconds, needs to get the kill, needs to go aggressive if he's gonna put this down, but now the time's gone. He's gonna win it alone on that, and Twist is desperate to try and get one back, and he's not going to. It's gonna be 13-13, tie game again. Cloud9 back into it, Exile with the closing kill.
That's an ace. All 5 for Exile. This man steps up every time they need him. And what a setup to call for Cloud9. Exile close by when Hobbit goes down. FaZe will never expect his second player there. Oh, he delivers. Finally, all the experience of the stages they have failed upon coming to fruition here in Dallas. And they're tied up They gotta be careful. They gotta be careful at spamming through that. They're gonna come through. FaZe is attacking. FaZe going forward. There's the first. Kerrigan picks up a rifle, but Axile's holding on. They can't retreat. They're trapped. They're trapped inside Connector, but not for long.
Deagle up close. You said it. They've got to be careful with ammo depletion because that would leave them in a position where they've got to reload. Oh, twists. Oh, the timing. Oh, the discipline, but he wasn't sure where to shoot next. He'll go down, and Cloud9 take the lead late. A fourth straight round.
And that's a round they had nobody at A. Nobody ticket booth. Is he ready for this?
Rain's running. That's going to signal them, and they're certainly ready. Inters with the first shot. They don't know Axile's here. He didn't have to peek. Inters took the aggression, and now the aggression is coming absolutely undone because Robs is stuck inside of the apartments. This is a slaughter. Cloud9, the better team in the server right now, and Twist has no idea what to do because Cloud9 have just secured series point.
Counter-terrorists win.
Two chances for Cloud9 to eliminate FaZe. I'd begun to. This is gonna make a lot of people reconsider.
Shiro wants to start off the last round in style. They nearly lined up for two. He's forced off the angle, couldn't hit the shot, but Axile steps out as he often has. Rain will get the response though. Close. He'll see the gray screen, but now he's in trouble. No, he's not. He's not at all. Cloud9 have done it. FaZe are gone. World #1 upset by a new org, a new home, and home soil on Texas for the team from the CIS. What an incredible performance.
And you can see the release. All the different times they fell short.